Good morning. I just wanted to link up with you right here on LinkedIn to let you know that I am going to be starting to do this on a regular basis. So I'm going to call it Lorraine Linkin Up, and I'm going to really add my voice to a whole bunch of awesome people who are already doing this to try to kickstart the travel industry back up and running, because really enough's enough. Come on, we need to get back in the air. I need to smell that airline fuel. I need to be traveling again safely and wanting to travel, not thinking, ooh, can I go there? What if it shuts down? What if there's a problem? Okay, so how do we do this? Testing. We need to really get the government to bring in testing instead of just giving us a 14-day quarantine. And I think that is absolutely key now. If we don't have testing as a replacement to the 14-day quarantine, or if they bring in testing and just give us a shorter quarantine, that would work too. But the results and the surveys that have been done, the scientific testing that has been done by McMaster Health Labs and a whole bunch of other scientific based testing is really indicating that giving us a test instead of quarantine is actually a much better idea, and it's a safer idea. So, questions. Can we catch COVID-19 on a plane at the moment? Well, I guess the answer could be yes if I was in a court of law, but you'd have to be giving numbers of 1 in 247 million cases that you would have a chance to catch COVID-19 on a plane. But don't believe me. Join me on Monday at 12:30 when I'm going to be linking up with Dr. Chung, who is the Air Canada medical doctor, and he is going to give us his scientific knowledge and information about how you cannot very easily catch COVID-19 on a plane. So that's going to be my Monday's link up. However, let's talk about, before we get there, well, I've got some very exciting news to share with you, and I'm going to be sharing that tomorrow morning. And I'm also going to be doing lots more pushing for this testing, pushing for the travel industry to come back up running, and a little bit more on my TV show. So if you haven't seen my TV show, please go over to my YouTube channel, Lorraine Simpson Travels, and then you will be able to see my TV show. So here's just a very quick snippet of it that I want to share with you, which is all about traveling around the world and the way that we can travel at this moment, which isn't very easily, but there are places that are open. And I wanted to keep your dreams alive. I want you to still think about dreaming about travel, to think about booking your trips for next year, perhaps. And places that are open at the moment, places like Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa just announced yesterday that they are opening. Places like Malta and Cyprus, they're already open. And of course, places in the Caribbean like Antigua, Barbuda, St. Lucia, they are open. For example, Antigua is going to have a direct flight starting on November the 1st with Air Canada. So let's book these trips, go to your travel agency, book those trips, and get back on a plane. Please come along. Let's book this now. So I hope you like it. Go over to my YouTube channel and you will be able to see much more of my TV shows there. And very excited to say that on January 1st, you'll be able to watch my TV show right on the planes of Air Canada. So I'm super, super, super excited about that. And I think, and thank you, Gabriella. Yes, fast testing is the answer. Absolutely. We're losing tens of millions of billions of dollars, not even millions of dollars in the travel industry right now, and we need the government to allow testing. We're very behind. We're one of those countries where we're behind the 8 ball, really, because we're not being as proactive in getting the travel and tourism industry back up and running. And we really need to be one of the forefront countries of this. If you travel, let's say you go into Dubai at the moment, which is open, or you go to Antigua, they're asking you to test before you arrive. And then in some countries, they're testing you on arrival as well. Some countries are even testing you at the airport and then asking you to quarantine until your results come in. Why is that not done here? This is something that we could do so easily. Why are we not doing that here? We need to get this testing approved so that we can travel and that people can travel without taking too much time off work. But one point about the taking time off work before I leave you, and I'm going on too long, I know. So if you want to travel now, and you tell your employer that you want to take your 1 week off that you have at the moment, and you don't have 3 weeks left, so you can't take a week off and then take another 2 weeks to quarantine when you return. Well, the employer is not allowed to fire you. They don't have to pay you, but they do not have to fire you. They are not allowed to fire you. However, what you can do is you can get payment through the government assistance, through the special program that's been brought in through EI. You can get paid for the time you're in quarantine, and you can still travel. They cannot stop you traveling. They cannot refuse you using your own holiday vacation time. So just something to note, this is allowed under the law. They cannot fire you if you go and travel right now. So if you want to take that trip to Antigua, to Jamaica, to Mexico, to Barbados, to Bermuda, to Kenya, to Tanzania, all these places are open, to Dubai, to the Maldives. Perhaps you want to go there right now. Well, guess what? You can do that, and they cannot fire you for doing that. And when you get back, you have to quarantine. You take your 2 weeks, but those 2 weeks can be paid by the government. Thank you so much, Canadian government. That is a very good thing that we have right now. So please think about traveling. Join me tomorrow when I'm going to announce my special announcement. I'm very excited about it. And then every Monday at 12:30, where I'm going to have some special guests talking about why we should start traveling, why it's safe to travel, and where can we go. So we will talk to you on Monday, and thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thanks, George. Thank you, Krish. Thank you very much for joining me, Gabriella, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now.